I'm Shane Hofer, CEO of Rocky Mountain Forest Products. Watch how we're changing the industry. In some ways, this was one of the more interesting trips I've done in a while. And I've never gone into an airport where we're like the only plane that landed all day long and everything else was canceled. Before we knew that Nashville was closed down and we'd been waiting for 2 hours for our suitcases, it doesn't matter. I can stress out all I want. It's not going to change how fast the suitcase gets to the baggage claim.
We are trying to get your bags to you as soon as we can. The ramp is very icy and slick roads, but we are trying to get the bags to you back as soon as possible.
Funniest thing, when Darren got the call about Taylor having some passengers.
So just a heads up, we got 3 passengers. I think it's a mom and 2 daughters. Yeah, it's a mom and 2 daughters.
What?
They were about to close out, and I'm like,
okay. But then I totally see why Taylor did it. Like when you meet them, they're super nice. So that's your hotel there, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Because they can't get anywhere. Who wouldn't help them, right? I know. I saw somebody.
Sorry, I didn't hear the little bill.
Oh, it's okay.
Meet down here at 7 then?
Sure, I'm good. I had a certain level of boredom and I had lost my enthusiasm. The way Taylor says it, and I'm going to butcher this, and there's probably a better way to get a good soundbite on this, but if your game is not big enough, you're going to get bored. And I didn't realize that as I was taking this place from 10 to 40, that I was slowly getting bored. And the closer we got to the goal, the less and less there was to work for, and it was becoming easier and easier and easier. But that forced me to step outside my comfort zone. Made me help me really understand what I'm good at, what I want to do more of, what I'm bad at. Wow, I really think I do want to do something huge. I could really actually truly change an entire industry in the way it thinks. I don't care. Get 2 30-piece buckets for us. I just want enough food.
Alright, so I have the 16-piece extra crispy with 2 coleslaw, a mac and cheese, and a mashed and gravy. 24 hot wings, half Nashville hot, half honey barbecue, 2 buffalo chicken littles, a half gallon of lemonade, and a brownie.
Yes, ma'am.
That's gonna be $74.24 at the window. Thank you.
Thank you.
In some ways, Darren and I are like business soulmates. We, for whatever reason, have just generally always seen eye to eye on things. We both came from our father's construction-based businesses.
Listen to me, if anything at all rubbed you the wrong way, made you nervous, made you second guess, is there anything?
But as Taylor grew up, it was an interesting relationship between he and I, because in some ways I was a mentor to him.
No, here's the other side. The cost, simplify it to the profiles, market the profiles with appropriate market pricing, and then we can dial on the cost later. If there's more cash flowing to the machine.
But in other ways, I saw he pushed me and Darren, because Darren and I were so similar that we didn't really push each other out of our comfort zones. Taylor pushed me out of my comfort zone. He would come to me with the craziest damn ideas, and some of them I'd have to rein back and be like, dude, you're crazy, here's why, and I have like legit reasons. Then there's other ones I'm like, dude, you're crazy, but that just might work.
You got 3 in there? Yeah, I got 3 in there. We drank one of them. You give them? We drank one of them.
Here, Lauren, you carry this? I didn't want to take off a bunch of new expenses. I wanted to see how we could grow just by using our major infrastructure that we already had. Do we really want to see how far we can take the things we believe in, what we could do with this company in rural Kentucky? It's quaint, it's charming, I appreciated it. I can pretty much appreciate anything for what it is. And It's fun to meet unique people from a totally different, it's America, but the culture's totally different, right? But you love coming home. You love just coming back to a place where you're like, I know everybody here. Makes you really appreciate what an amazing thing we have here.